So how you doing? Today we're going to test run the ported Homelite Super XL-925. It's an 82cc saw. I ported it a little more extreme than I normally would, and today we're going to do a test. Last time we ran into stock muffler, no modifications. This time we're going to try it with a stack muffler, one of the old vintage stack mufflers, and see what kind of a difference it is. Definitely going to sound different, but this should at least tell us about how many RPMs this saw is going to pull. So what do you say we get on with this and see what happens? Alrighty. So what you think? Sounds good, doesn't it? Check it out. Check it out. There it is. So here's my assessment. Lots more torque with the stock muffler. A lot more. More RPM with the stack muffler. So we're looking for something in between, right? Maybe we should just modify the stock muffler. You know what I mean? It's on, the stack muffler lost a lot of torque, a lot of it. Which I'm pretty certain that's going to be common with any of the stack mufflers. Just a lot of the torque just fell out of it, you know, on the bottom end. So now she's not really struggling at all. It still has plenty of torque, but I know there's a lot more torque available, and the stack muffler is kind of robbing it. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking modify the stock muffler in some way, help it, you know, help a little bit more of that air get out. I don't know yet on how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to give it a go, see what happens. You know what I mean? Another issue I'm finding is the carburetor. It has a semi-fixed governor, and I can shut the high-speed jet all the way off, and she still runs just fine. In fact, I might be a quarter of a turn, somewhere between a quarter and a half a turn on the high-speed jet right now, what you're seeing. I think because I'm pulling more air through the carb, it's creating a larger, like, suction kind of effect, causing it to draw more fuel through the semi-fixed governor. You know what I mean? I could swap the carb out. I have an older one. I could get some JB Weld out and see if I can figure out a way to plug up the semi-fixed jet on the carburetor. But I mean, it runs fine. Runs fine the way it is. It's not ever fueling. It's just, you know, you can't shut the fuel all the way down and starve the saw. It just won't happen. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? How many RPMs do you think it's pulling in the cut, though? Hey, you tell me what you think. So take your guesses on what you think the RPM are in the cut, and one of these times we'll throw the tack down and see what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty happy. I'm surprised this saw isn't running into a whole ton of issues. I mean, it's firing right up, it's tuning, everything perfect. Like, this is one of the easiest builds I've had lately, you know? Not running into a bunch of issues. Go figure. But this is the first saw I've had for a while that didn't really give me a bunch of trouble when I first, you know, got into it. This one's cleaning up real fast. I'm surprised. Hey, we'll catch you on the next one. Alrighty?